Hello and welcome to Time Out with Charlie and Andy again. I'm Charlie Adanota and I'm here, of course, with my wonderful husband.
My name is Andy Danota and you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome once again. Thanks to all those who have been sharing, those who have subscribed, and those who have been sending in their testimonies and questions. We urge you to keep doing this. Thanks to all those who have been participating in the discussions online on the WhatsApp group. It has been very interesting and educative very enlightening.
Powerful contributions.
So, yes, very powerful and wonderful stories that we've been hearing all over the world. So we're urging you to keep up. You can join if you want to. Okay, so today we're talking about something very interesting, and it will favor, I think, the guys more. Though yes, it will help the ladies too, but it will favor the guys more. Okay, we've had many guys have had to lost their the lady they love, or someone that they really wanted to really connect with because they didn't know how or when to say pop the question, would you want to date me, or say I love you? And some, we've had lots of complaints. How do I even do it because there's this fear of being rejected. I've tried many times and I've been turned down because probably I asked at the wrong time. So what is the right timing? When should I ask? When should I wait? When should I move forward? So today we'll be addressing that. So when is the right time for a guy to tell a lady he loves her, or when is the right time for him to ask her out? So Andy will be helping us start today. So Andy, when is the right time for a guy, so that we can eliminate all the fear of, I've been rejected many times, I don't want to try again. So give a guy or many guys hope today so that they can begin to ask again. So when's the right time?
All right, thank you so much, Charlie. Charlie, to be very honest, we live in a different generation right now. If this were to be 120 years or 200 years ago in Africa, and this wouldn't have been a big deal. He who kills the antelope, all right?
Yes,
he who kills the lion and fights the tiger off and all of that. He who can bring 100 tubers of yam gets the woman and all of this. All this toasting and and all of that. And so, but guys, that time is off and that time is up and all of that. And so it is not about tubers of yam right now. It's about who understands the woman. There's a language women speak in this generation, and if you're not speaking it, man, you're going to lose out in the best of the best of the best of them, all right? And so Charlie, how about we start from the wrong timing? What has made a lot of people to get a no from these ladies? And some people are saying, well, I thought she loved me and I told her I love you and she said get out, all right? And so this is the number one, guys. Don't ask a lady out when she's going through an emotional problem, okay? Don't ask. That's the wrong time to tell her. For instance, she just got out of a failed relationship and she's shaky. Maybe that guy treated her very bad and all of that. Now we're saying that don't go at that particular. That's the wrong time to go ask out. It's not just that you're going to get a no. You may get a yes, but you may be the rebound guy, all right? You may be the guy she uses to heal from this other last guy, and she may end up breaking your heart. So you need to let her clear her head. So if you are out there as a guy and you know a lady that you love that just got out of a relationship, you've patiently waited for her to get into that relationship and out of that relationship. Trust me, you don't want to go right now, okay? You want to let her clear her head, and what you can do at that particular time is to give her a helping hand. Don't over push yourself on her. You may be her rebound relationship, okay? But once her head is clear, that's the right time to go. Another emotional crisis, Charlie, I see a lot of people do this. A lady just lost a friend or a loved one, a relative that she's very close to, and she's all crying and all emotional and all of that, and so you just start getting close and you ask her out. That relationship may not last too. May not last. She was confused and all of those things. She lost her father and she was a daddy's girl. She lost their mother and she's emotional. Charlie, may not last. I heard me clear. The reality of that death is going to come and go, all right? So, but you that are still alive, your matter can still be decided right here upon the earth. So we're saying there are certain wrong moments that guys just pop out questions like that. And another wrong time, Charlie, is when your ovation is very low in her life. Most guys don't know this. I don't know how guys, how do you get to miss that, guys? There are moments in your in that lady's life. If you guys are friends, this happens for friends, Charlie. There are moments that the ladies can attest to this any day, anytime. There are moments that you had friends around you. That guy, you dig him. I mean, you had this so much love and respect for him, and you need a liking. Not like you were falling head over heels for him, but his respect was up here. But after doing something, the respect went down there, and that's when you now decided to go and ask the girl out. That's a wrong time. You're gonna get a big no, all right? You're gonna get a big no. So if you want to ask her out, you want to ask her out when the ovation is very high, and then when that her head is very, very, very clear. Now the next thing, Charlie, is that
when's the right time?
When is the right time, right? When is the right time? You want to build a certain friendship around. You want to build something that I call it the balance between love and authority. The woman wants somebody that she can love and respect at the same time. She doesn't want somebody that she can love and control at the same time, all right? That they leave those things for evil women, okay? But real women out there, they actually want people or a man that they can love and then they can respect. Okay, so you have to bring that balance in her life. You can't be the guy that just gives her advice and get away. Okay, you have to be the guy that also instructs her. You have to be the guy that also guides her. You don't just be a shoulder to cry upon. Okay, you have to be the rod that chases her out sometimes to go do what is right and all of that. She'll respect you for that. And so in building all of this, you are creating a lasting bond. Okay, you're creating a lasting bond, and those are the moments that you need to really ask her out. Now there is one thing, Charlie. This is where you come in next, Charlie. I want you to share this with us, Charlie.
Okay.
If you are there as a guy and there's something we call green light in this country, okay? If this lady has given you green light, forget everything I just said here. It doesn't matter who died, who didn't die. I mean, this is your time, because quite a number of people saw green light. This lady showed you green light, showed you everything. Come toast me, come toast me. As honorable as she is, she didn't break the code of women by asking you out, right? You need to go. Forget everything I told you. If you are in that state, forget everything I told you. Say it as simple as it is. Take her out, take a walk, take a hike, you know, go somewhere and pop the question. You don't have to explain your ancestors, how they came to earth. Very simple. Tell her how you feel. Express your heart and open up and say, I love you and I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I want to go into a relationship with you so we can get to know each other better and all of that. And so, Charlie, I want you to please help the guys watching this, okay?
Okay.
What are some of the green lights that ladies give out?
Okay. First, this is it, that sometimes I know guys, because you don't want any rejection or you don't want a no, you make certain calculations, like certain calculations of timings and this and that and that. But sometimes this green light that he's talking about alters your calculations. This is why you have to just end it whenever you notice some of these green lights. Okay, let me share something before I explain that. I had this person that I really, really liked before I met him, and he was in my life. We're very, very good friends already and all. And I was willing, if he had said something, I would have said yes, because he was a very wonderful person.
Thank God you didn't say anything.
He was a very wonderful person, and because he didn't say, it didn't mean that I should just come up and say, okay, so when are you going to say it? I didn't. I waited, because sometimes it is important for the guy to make up his mind.
Very
sometimes
important.
yes, ladies, you need to learn. Sometimes don't push it. Don't push it too much. Even if you're giving a green light, please don't overdo it, because sometimes you push the man to decide something that he has never decided on the inside. He just quickly just say, okay, yes, there's no conviction yet. So I tried to give him space until there's conviction. We're still friends and everything. And then in the process, lo and behold, he came in.
Hallelujah.
And he came in and he popped the question, and somehow I said yes, and then we started. When he found out that, okay, I was with another person, he wasn't really happy, because he had thought that I knew his intentions. I was supposed to wait. I couldn't just wait like that. He didn't say anything. So you see, sometimes you're supposed to, and I'm sure he had calculations already. So he already,
calculations, guys.
Forget it.
Go for it, okay?
So he lost me because of the calculations. He would have just, my connection with him had altered already the calculations, but he couldn't see it. So guys, we're saying, open your eyes. These are the indications or the signs that when you see, you would know. Sometimes when you guys are talking, she completes the words that you speak, but before you say it, she already understands.
Okay.
And then she's one person that understands some deep things about you that others don't understand. Before you say it, she's already understanding. Then sometimes when you talk, it's like she already knows where you're going to. It's like there's just this, that was how we connected with him. He's saying one thing, it's like everything he's doing, I do too, or I love to do too. So there's this connection. The second part is when you notice or you hear from friends or people around that there are things that she does with you that she has never done with any other man. She would not take some things. Yes, she would never allow any other person do those things to her, because people around her have observed that. So once they see that, this person that will not let anyone hug her, hold her in a certain way, but she's so free with this particular person, that should already give you a sign. That's a green light, like, whoa, this. Just, can you end the calculations already? She's already altering it for you. It makes your job even easier than the stress of waiting till the end before you ask. And sometimes it is not just about, okay, the cooler thing, because these days now, cooler ministry is topping the charts. We have plenty of people doing it. So you might not really know by cooler ministry, but there's this special way that she does hers. If you notice, a green light is, she tries not to do it all the time as others do, but whenever she does it very special. Yes. And so when she brings it, apart from the fact that the meal is special, when she brings it, there's the light she puts around it before she gives it to you, like a certain excitement, creation of a certain picture, and then whenever you are together, and she's always talking about the future with you in it. What are you waiting for? She talks about how, yes, see, imagine that we have a parlor like this, and sometimes she might say it unconsciously and say, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean. She meant it. She just dropped a green light or red light or whatever.
Talking about the future together.
Yes, and then she just
coded ways.
Very true. So she just tells you, no, I forgot, I didn't mean it, I just meant. And then she's talking about asking you about names of kids and all those stuff. These are signs. What name would you like to give to your kids? I would like to give this. How many kids would you want to have? She's already telling you that it would be nice if we already know the names of our kids. My brother, please go ahead fast before you lose her, like I told you. Okay?
Wow. Thank you so much, Charlie. Thank you so much for that. Now, guys, so this is what we're saying. You have to ask out when the ovation is high, very high. You should be able to discern if somebody is just trying to manipulate you for something and all of those things like that. If you're out there and you're liking somebody and you feel maybe this video is for you and, well, I need to ask out, please check again, okay? I sense this, Charlie, that some people actually give green light to manipulate. Some ladies give green light to manipulate you, okay? Check this out. If always she talks about you or talks to you when she wants to ask for a particular thing you have to offer, that's manipulation. That's not a green light. Don't bother asking that person out, okay? Don't bother asking that person out. So we're saying, but if you are in that other category, you're just scared, there's nothing to be scared about. There's 1,001 ways to ask a lady out, okay? Be bold. This is part of your initiation as a man. All right, you should be able to express how you feel in the simplest of. You don't have to cram any words. Express yourself, but remember, do it when the ovation is high. Don't do it when she's down. Don't do it when things are very bad between both of you. Don't wait till another man comes and steals her away. All right. All right, guys. I'm sure it has helped some guys out there. Until we see you again next week, okay? Please subscribe to this channel right now and make sure you share with friends and family this video and let a brother be helped out there, okay? From Charlie and I will say bye.
Bye-bye.
See you next week.
See ya.